But how have you managed that consistency and quality of, like, we do things a certain way, and it's probably the processes, like I could probably answer my own question, but just kind of dive deeper into that. Like, what are the things?
It's the processes, but it's also, it's wild how frequently you have to make sure that people follow a process. Like, you think you can let like, this is why some people don't delegate, right? Because they tell someone how to do something one time, they leave them, they come back. It's not exactly how they thought of it in their head, and they're like, see, this is why I don't delegate.
Yeah.
Right? If you have that level of impatience, you can't do this.
It's not being a good leader.
It isn't. And it's not being a manager of any kind.
Yeah.
Right? Every time I think about management, I think of doing the opposite of the way that I was managed as a young lawyer, because I truly see myself as a wasted resource for most of the people who ever trained me. They trained me through a series of negativity and ruthless critique. Every single time they saw, like they would tell me, go for it, try something. I give them back a paper that I wrote and really put my like blood, sweat, and tears into. And cared about, like, and had ego in it, and they're just like, wrong. And that happens enough times.
This is what you did do right.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't say that, if you don't say, but this is what you did do right, or if you don't say, hey, I told you to try and you swung for the fences.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yep.
You know, if you say, hey, I'm going to make this change, and that's a thing you didn't even know existed at the time you wrote this.
Yep.
There's absolutely no way you could have ever learned that. That's from a changing fact. And I want to let you know, this is not something you missed. This is something new that happened.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, if you don't couch it in something, it makes you feel like, from my perspective, it made me feel like I don't fit here. My talents aren't worth anything.
Sure.
Right? And that's their loss, honestly. Because, like, I'm very good at this.